98.5 The Bull with the Tige and Daniel Rewind.
Went to a Mexican restaurant not too long ago, Tige, and I thought, I know what looks good to me, fajitas. The problem is if you order fajitas, well, there's a couple of problems. The first one, if you're kind of shy and don't want to bring attention to yourself, it's a big to-do when fajitas come out.
Has that always been the case? I mean, was there a time where you ordered fajitas and they just served it like a taco? It just showed up? Because now they do that big show of the platter sizzling and all that.
Ever since I can remember, it's been a big show. In fact, before I even knew what fajitas were, I was sitting there at a restaurant once. I was a little kid, and I hear like, and smoke is billowing up off this, and it was fajitas.
So it's a cool show, though. I like the whole presentation.
It's all right, it's okay. But then you get like, I'm super hungry, and now you got to wait. The second problem with fajitas is...
I'm going to guess.
What do you think it is?
Disproportionate number of tortillas.
No, you can always ask for more tortillas.
But why don't they bring them out initially? They got 4 pounds of meat and then like enough to hold a pound of it. Anyway, all right, so that's not it.
So then they set these things down. They're steaming. Somehow that steam and smoke makes you smell like fajitas the rest of the day.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're a guy that is, number one, alone at a restaurant, and number two, smells like fajitas even after that. Like you might run into your soulmate.
And you smell like a fajita.
Yeah, and it's like, hey, I'm Daniel, nice to meet you. And then in her head, she goes, this guy smells like fajitas.
Yeah. I used to have a roommate that worked in a restaurant, and man, even when he showered and washed his clothes, there was still that like remnant of the kitchen. And I felt so sorry for the guy. And he struck out with women left and right. And he tried, but I'm thinking if you smell like potato grease, that's going to be a problem.
Yeah, everybody has a smell, and you don't want your smell to be a different food smell. That's why I've developed, and I think would be a fantastic idea, would be fajitas for introverts, where they bring it out. It's already cooked. There's none of this sizzling and all that. It's already cooked and ready to go. You can consume it. You don't have to wait.
That is the only food where you see it, I mean, in general, where you see it cooking on your way out. Like, I like when I go to Burger King, that thing isn't sizzling when they bring it out. It's just wrapped up and ready to go.
The fajitas are a dangerous meal in many different ways because they bring it out, that hot-ass skillet. Occasionally they drop that right on somebody's genitals, like in their lap,
right? On their
and
genitals.
Not only, I think you got the weight of the hot skillet, then all those hot onions. It's a dangerous thing to order. That's dangerous.